Hey here, several people asked me how I made this animation, like what programs I used and how I mixed the monster in the background, so I thought, why not to make a video, maybe it'll be useful for someone else. So let's start with the story. It was a Sunday evening, I was very bored, so I decided to clean my phone gallery and I saw this photo from my trip to mountain in December. I really like it, so I thought, I'm bored, why not to make an illustration from this photo? I started drawing and in one moment I realized that this mountain here, right here, looks exactly like a monster. And here it came, ma passion d'animation. I was like, okay Maria, let's make a background and then put a monster breathing right here. The next day I finished the background in Procreate. Honestly, I love this program much more than Photoshop. It's really easy and intuitive to use. You can also make small animations here, like roughs or really small and easy ones. But let's get back to the background. I merged layers with line, color, light, shadows and put it in order. There is one tricky thing in this work. There is a small part of the forest which lies before monster and behind his tail. And because I wanted his tail to be with the same line as the monster's, I separated this part from the third background layer to make it easier with animation. Then I saved everything as PSD and sent it to Photoshop. I fixed some lighting and effects in Photoshop. Because iPad is not Wacom, it turned out they have different resolutions and colors. Then I saved every layer separately and sent it to Toon Boom Harmony. I honestly have quite a story with Toon Boom. I hated it so bad at the beginning, but it's really long story how we became friends, so I'm not gonna tell it right now, but maybe next time. In Toon Boom, I made sketch of monster and then created layers with different parts of his body. Because as you notice, the head, paw, tail are not moving, so I decided to not complicate my life. I made them the same coloring like the background, but on the moving part I put as few details as possible because, let's be honest, I love details, but in animation it's super sensitive topic. Or you control it super good, or you're gonna fuck it up and go nuts at the end. So very briefly, clean, rough, not the best order but worked for me. In betweens, and then I made a cycle. The best thing in Harmony is that when you copy one frame, doesn't matter how many frames, everything you change in the original one, it changes in your copy. Color, line, details, everything. Really good for cycling animation. It makes your life easier. Okay, it's much more time to explain this process that I thought. When I made my monster, wait. There is one moment, really interesting one. Can you see that the clouds are moving? It's really cool thing. You just have to have them separately and then make rigging in Toon Boom. I don't like rigging, but for such things, such effects, I love it. And at the end of all, I made a small animation of me and Bon riding a motorbike on the road, right here. So cute. When I have my license, we're definitely gonna do that.